Why does your why matter? Does listing really help you build your business? In this presentation, you'll learn the importance of having a why that truly motivates you to succeed. You'll learn how to develop and enhance your vision to make it an even stronger motivational tool for your success. You'll also learn the benefits of creating a written list, how building your list helps you build your success, why you need to keep your list current, and why every name on your list is critical to your success. National consultant and Millionaire Club member Esther Spina will show you how your why and listing can help you define and achieve your success.
Good afternoon. Is it too fun to be in 7 places at one time? I feel like I'm on a magical Mr. tour. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about your why, which is the foundation of every training that you're going to hear about today. You have to determine your why. That is what is going to drive you every single day to keep working. People say, how did you do it so quick? Or how do you get up every morning? Because I had a big why. My husband was in contracting for 25 years and I wanted to retire him. His little Social Security was only going to be $1,258. I couldn't live on $1,258. Would that drive you every single day to get up? But here's the most important thing. You don't give up on your why. If I would have given up on my why, then I would have given up on his retirement. One of my consultants is in Ambit because she wants to build an orphanage in India. What do you think drives her every single day to not give up? Thinking about that orphanage in India. And if she gives up on Ambit, she gives up on that orphanage in India. So it's very, very important to determine your why, stick with it, and don't give up on it every single day, because that is what is going to drive you to do what you need to do to get where you want to be. See, people ask me, what do you do to be successful? And what I find is people want to do what I do, but they don't want to do what I do. Does that make sense? Some of you blondes got that, all right. And this is what they don't want to do. And I'm telling you, this is what I did. Create and maintain a written list. So let's talk about creating that list. What does it compile of? When I started, I've been in Ambit 2,644 days. Okay? And this is how I started. I created a list. And it consisted of friends and family. Just put your friends and family on the list because they're going to reject you anyway. Get your rejection out of the way. All right? So just get it over with. Friends and family, I want you to do it. If you have never created a massive list and you're brand new, you must do this within the next 48 to 78 hours. And if you've never done it, and I know there's many of you here that have never done it, you need to do it today. In fact, they have a notepad on your seat. You are allowed to be thinking of anybody that you can think of throughout the whole simulcast and put them on the list. Coworkers, people you do business with, the pest control, the pool person, the hair person, the insurance person, people that you do business with, they go on the list. Places you go, where do you go? You go to the gym, the bank, the cleaners. Wherever you go, they go on the list. Your acquaintances, anybody that you see periodically, the neighbor that you wave to and never talk to, put him on the list. Do you realize, you heard David's story, but that it was an acquaintance that showed David the business? That's why it's important to put an acquaintance on your list. It was somebody in his office building that he waved to in the elevator every day. What I want you to do today, and this is what I did, I created a massive list for days on end of any and everybody that I can think of. How do you think I got Cheryl in California? She was on my list. She was a coworker. That's what you do. And then review the list. You are going to have hundreds of people. Now, wait, don't panic on me. You are not going to have to contact every single one yet, okay? So put them on the list. When they pop into your mind, they go on the list. Don't prejudge. Don't think about they won't do it. Any and every person in the whole entire world, the universe, that comes into your mind goes on your list. And then think about, who do they know? Add them to the list. And you keep building the list. You never stop building the list. Now, here is the most important thing on a list: maintaining your list. You can sit here and put hundreds and thousands of names on it, and if you don't do anything with it, it's not going to do you any good. If you don't maintain it, it's not going to do you any good. You're going to add 1 to 2 people every day. I call it the rule of 2. 6 times 2 times 52 is about 600, you know, round figure. Think in 1 year you could have 600 names on your list. Now, you're not going to have to contact them all, but you are going to maintain them. So from this major list, you're going to keep an active prospect list. And I'm going to tell you what I did. This is how I started. These are my little props. You like this little notebook? Isn't that cute? This says 2/22/07 is when I actually really started keeping an active book. So all those people that are on that list, every day, whether you have 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, you go start down that list and you start talking to them about the business. And we're going to hear about the scripts and how to do that. And then they go on your active list. This is what I call my active list. Okay? These are the people that when I have 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, I'm going to call them, make contact, they go on this list. If I got a hold of them, they said call them back, they remain on the list. I have 222, 227. It goes on and on and on. 310, 314, 319. I keep this list. I'm a national consultant. I have been in this business over 7 years, and you know that I still maintain a list. When I'm done with the book, I get another book. Just so you know that this is what I do. 5/22/08, more names. Active list. These are names that come from that big list that you have. 7/21/11. And now here's my 2014, but I have piles and piles and piles of these books. And a lot of your names are in here. That's why I know who you are, because I keep them. And you maintain this active list. You review and you work your list every day, no matter how you what. See, what I find is successful people do what unsuccessful people will not do. I'm not just telling you how I became successful with some notebooks that cost $1 that I reviewed every day, and because I still want to grow my business, I still keep my notebooks, I still keep my lists, and I keep my active list. You cannot do this business without an active list. Sorry. If you wanted me to tell you something different than that, I can't do it. That's how I do it. Here's my rule of 5 in closing. I pray, I read, I write, I add, and I invite every day. Find out what your rule of 5 is and do it every day in Ambit. Thank you for letting me share. Have a great day.